Durag Wisdom here. And I welcome all the people, all the folks that are subscribing to me. I hope you'll stick with me, but then again, my opinions on issues are so odd in many ways. Some of you may decide to go the other way. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say we're at war, that we're in a civil Cold War in this country. Let me make sure I'm focused here, because I don't want you to have to strain your eyes. Maybe I should be out of focus because, you know, I'm like so ugly. Anyway, I'm so fucking ugly, as one of my subscribers says. You're fucking ugly, man. Fucking. Well, we're really fooked. I'm telling you, all of us are fooked. And I'm going to tell you why. When I say we're at war. See, my name is, my other name, it's a fictional character, is Dr. Miles Bennell. I'm not a doctor. Miles Bennell, played by Kevin McCarthy in 1956's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I have to credit this movie for being, along with 1984, one of the reasons why I never joined cults. That I didn't get sucked into this religious, fanaticism. Don't get me wrong, I went through a very intense religious period, and I'm still a member of the tribe. And as far as Israel is concerned, I'm fanatic about Israel. But fortunately, I'm able to put my tribal thoughts in their place and think about our country, the one we live in, the one I live in, the one that's under threat. And when Miles Bennell was running in the streets, this is a spoiler alert, so to warn people about the coming of this pod invasion where people are made inhuman. And he's out running in the street. They're here already. It's one of the most dramatic scenes. Every time, I've seen that movie maybe more than 300 more times throughout my lifetime, if you can imagine that. And no matter how many times I watch The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1955-56, it never changes. It was directed by Don Siegel. It was people always say it was about communism, the invasion of communism, the threat of communism, when it was really about the invasion of all forms of totalitarianism and uniformity. Which, whether you're on the right side of totalitarianism or on the left side, it's still the same effing thing. So, when I use these strong words, that we are at war. And by the way, folks, I happen to believe that this country has been in a cold civil war since its founding. Because rich people, not all of them, but most of them, want one thing. They want power. They want power for its own sake. They're greedy sons of bitches. Hijo de putas. Trying to learn Spanish because of this, partly because I love the language and also because this piece of shit who hates Mexicans. What you're going to have, you're having here in this country now, and I'm running in the street, I'm like that Miles Bennell, is the actual threat of an end to our democratic republic as we know it. Now, I'm 66 years old, okay? I'm on my way out. But I'm concerned about you young folks out there who's going to have to live with the policies, because you got to realize that the mechanisms of Congress to get things done is constipated. You want to have the environment taken care of? Oh, we're going to do it, but in 6 years. It's going to take effect in 6 years. What kind of shit is that? We're in an emergency situation here, folks. The planet is under threat now. Our rights and privileges in this country are under threat. This birther bastard who I'll never call president, who I won't watch his inauguration, who I will never watch his State of the Unions. I fast forward through him when he's on. I hate his guts. He's a scum. He has absolutely no respect for the foundations of our Constitution, for our democratic republic as we know it, and his party doesn't have respect for it either. I mean, look what they're doing to the Democrats now with these confirmation hearings. They're trying to pile all of them on at once. And there's also Obama's farewell speech. So this is from Rachel Maddow. I was watching Rachel Maddow. Obama's planning his farewell speech on the exact same day or thereabouts. These GOP totalitarian religious Christian extremists are trying to make it so difficult for the Democrats to confirm, and these people that they don't want to confirm, the Democrats don't want to confirm, are these creeps that are going to hurt us badly. Isn't that what war is all about? So when I say that we're at war, I feel like I'm like Miles Bennell, Dr. Miles Bennell at the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm running through the streets, warning people who don't want to listen. They're busy watching reality TV, quote unquote. The world's greatest bachelor. The world's smallest hard-on. They're busy doing so many things. And I understand, we in this country, this Protestant work ethic, that's sick, and it's sick. People are working very hard. They come home at night, and the last thing they have to do is deal with politics and all this shit, and they're being fucked up the ass every which way but Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday. So I know they think I'm stupid or they think I'm crazy and I'm running in the street a crazy man. But remember last week or another broadcast, I showed you that they're having this ad where they're talking about fascism coming to America. It's an ad, everything else. Really, there's going to be women are going to march on Washington. There's going to be other protests. I'm hoping, that there's going to be a certain reaction to this threat to our country. This GOP that we have, represented by the Koch brothers and other rich, slimy, evil bastards, the GOP represents them, and this creep, this insider, this lying piece of turd, this birther bastard who sucked people in. Wish you lived with me in New York for 42 years. You would see the kind of shithead he is. But this is not the first time that people have been sucked in. I don't blame them. It's tough out there. You're working your asses off. You don't even have a siesta to rest during the day. They just want to use you, abuse you. And this is what this creep represents and his party. They don't want you to have peace. They don't want you to have contentment, harmony. They want to take away your health care. They want to destroy the environment. They want to enhance themselves. They want to cover this planet with oil. They want to vomit their evil shit, their lead contaminated shit all over us. If that isn't war against us, I don't know what is, because they're trying to hurt us. I know you think I'm crazy. Yeah, hyperbolic. Crazy motherfucker, or motherfucker, as some people call me. But my friends, this is a civil Cold War, and if we don't, there's two ways that we could react to this. We could sit back and do nothing, sit back and do absolutely nothing and enjoy it. I know we work hard. We come home, we just want to sit in front of the TV and watch Arnold Schwarzenegger. What an asshole. That's what we want to do. We can't, we don't have the time to this, we don't have that. We don't even have the time to vote. Because we come home and we're tired as hell. But folks, the other way you have to react, and I want you to know in the bottom of my heart, is you've got to stand up. I am hoping, I am wishing, as an atheist, I'm praying to the goddess. I'm hoping that this piece of shit, this birther bastard, is going to wake up dissent in this country. Rebellion to make the 60s look like nothing. A hypocritical nothing, which it was, because we, the baby boomer bumblers, have granted you, the younger generation, Donald birther bastard mother Fooker Trump. Okay? You can stand up, because this is not a movie now. This is reality, true reality. We have a bunch of fascist traitors who are threatening our whole lives and the future of all these young kids to come. And if you think I'm going to sit here silent and let these bastards do it, I am not. And by the way, Jeff Sessions, the racist piece of shit that they're trying to put into the Attorney General here, he hates, as well as black people, he hates pot smokers too. So fuck you, Jeff Sessions. And if I ever run into you, I want to put pot smoke in your face. But I shouldn't do you a favor. You should get a hot enema up your asshole. You see these stripes I have along my face? It's either freedom or slavery. Which one do you want?